I'm Stephen Dunlop. My business and personal life is divided but united by three different but complementary strands. First of all, I work in property development, management and consultancy. The company is called Urban Property Solutions Limited, and we, being my brother and myself, my business partner, seek out different problem sites and find solutions that others can't. I do a certain amount of business development work, and this has really come about from meeting young startup businesses, such as Gareth Irvine, who created Copeland Distillery, and we were able to create the building for him to grow in. I have similar ideas for a chocolate factory and an antiques emporium in Donaghadee, and collectively I see it as regenerating Donaghadee through providing sufficient critical mass of attraction that's current and relevant. The other part of my life, which is a part of ARDS and Northdown Borough Council, I'm a Green Party councillor for Bangor Centre, and my key attraction to the Green Party is its core values of social equality and environmental responsibility. Also, working in property development means I can explore new ways of making buildings low energy efficient and more environmentally sensitive. I don't get it right all the time, but I try, and that's the important bit. So once I qualified, I spent a few years getting experience in Belfast, but at that time the Troubles were a major distraction, and the constant threat of bombs, etc., undermined opportunities. Friends who had gone to London invited me over. I went, I loved it, and very soon I was working for the London Docklands Development Corporation. And this was a period of time whenever London was expanding, there was lots of activity, lots of opportunities, and in property development, the whole of East End of London was regenerating. That period exposed me to every conceivable problem and solution in the world of property, and I thrived in it. It was like tearing up the professional handbook and starting to rewrite it. The people I worked with inspired me, taught me, shared with me their insights into development, regeneration, and getting things done. So whenever I'm asked about major successes, I don't usually think of size, but more of value to me, and what I perceive to be value to the broader community in general. I can't say that I've been totally responsible for any massive big success that people would know that I could use as a reference point. But I do look back upon a range of small things that give me pleasure. Nobody is going to notice them, but I know the effort it took in persuasion and effort to achieve that. But life doesn't always run smooth. There are hiccups along the way, and you rarely predict them. I'm probably quite fortunate in that I haven't experienced many mishaps along the journey. In 2009, when the financial crash came, my business was overexposed to bank debt because the country had been exposed to low interest rates and cheap money coming in. The bank unfortunately tried to close my business and take its assets. It was a very worrying year, but after asking everyone I knew to lend me money, eventually a very distant friend in Hong Kong became a silent partner in the business, and to this day funds all the development work we do. It works well for both. We can now operate without bank loans, and that level of independence is rare and very fulfilling. The banks want to lend to us. They want to be our friend, but we aren't currently interested. There are always challenges in keeping motivated and performing at one's best. I'm motivated by the knowledge that there's more to do. There's more new projects to be found and interesting challenges with interesting solutions to be found. A key element of that is loving what I do. Unless you have a certain passion for what you do, then you're just treading water. You need to find the pleasure in things and give yourself little challenges and make little steps forward all the time. I do understand that everyone is motivated in different ways by different things. Just be honest with yourself and find what makes you tick, what improves your passion, and be the best at it. Everyone is valuable and everyone is unique. Surround yourself with positive people and share your views, and don't let others bring you down by their judging of your ideas too harshly. Critical, but not harsh judgment. There are some things that on reflection I wish I'd known in my early days. There's no such thing as a stupid question. I'm actually quite shy, and too many times in the past I've either known the right answer or the right question, but always thought someone else would be more clever and that they could answer it. So don't hesitate. Take ownership of it and grow with every question you make. Don't run before you can walk. In 2008, we were overstretched because we got offered cheap funding. If we'd stayed steady and covered ourselves, we wouldn't have experienced the problems that we did. Keep a close eye on cash flow. That is the critical element to managing a good business. It keeps momentum. Never assume you'll get all the money in that you're owed in the time scale that you want it to be in. Always build in contingencies. So, if I were to give anyone advice on setting up their own business, I think it would have to be: give your idea strong definition and plan your business. You can never do enough planning. Ask yourself some searching questions and be honest with yourself. Do people want this? Will people pay for it? Could I commit to it? Can I make an income, as in profit, from it? There are always people out there who will help. Local councils offer startup advice. Friends and family can give guidance and support. Different organisations offer similar support, as do banks and funding bodies. Ask everyone. Go to seminars. Go to networking events. 1 out of 10 meetings may provide a golden nugget